Here's what actually happens when bamboo grows. Bamboo is one of nature's fastest growing plants, with certain species capable of shooting up nearly a meter in height each day. This remarkable growth isn't just impressive, it's also a testament to bamboo's unique biology. Unlike most plants, bamboo has hollow stems, which give it a combination of strength and flexibility that makes it a prime material for construction. Builders around the world are increasingly turning to bamboo for eco-friendly structures because it grows quickly and can be harvested sustainably. This means that bamboo can be a renewable source of material, reducing the pressure on traditional timber. Furthermore, bamboo's ability to sequester carbon helps combat climate change, making it a valuable ally for our planet. With all these benefits, it's no wonder that people are rediscovering bamboo as a versatile resource in modern architecture. How might bamboo change our building future? You won't believe this about Hitler's close calls. Throughout history, there have been at least 42 documented assassination attempts on Adolf Hitler, each one a gripping tale of courage and intrigue. One of the most famous plots was Operation Valkyrie, which aimed to remove Hitler from power, yet it ultimately failed. This operation involved high-ranking military officials who believed that if they could kill Hitler, they could negotiate a peace deal with the Allies. However, luck was not on their side. The bomb they planted in a conference room did not kill Hitler, who escaped with only minor injuries. Other failed attempts were fueled by factors like miscommunication and Hitler's own deep-seated paranoia, which made him incredibly cautious. The sheer number of these attempts highlights the extreme lengths people were willing to go to stop a dictator whose actions brought immense suffering to the world. Can you imagine living in those turbulent times? Why exactly does history remember Eichmann's capture? Adolf Eichmann, a major architect of the Holocaust, was famously captured in Argentina by Mossad agents in 1960. This event is not just a thrilling tale of espionage, but a significant moment in the pursuit of justice. Eichmann had fled Europe after World War II, living under a false identity while evading capture for years. Mossad's operation showcased its skill in covert operations as agents meticulously tracked down Eichmann before snatching him away. After his capture, they smuggled him onto a commercial flight to Israel, where he faced trial for crimes against humanity. This daring mission highlighted the lengths to which Israel would go to bring Nazi war criminals to justice and opened global discussions about accountability for war crimes. Eichmann's trial became a pivotal moment in ensuring that the horrors of the Holocaust were never forgotten, reminding the world of the importance of confronting our past. Why does frozen oxygen glow sky blue? When oxygen, the gas we breathe, is frozen under extreme conditions, it transforms into a striking solid that boasts a beautiful sky blue color. This stunning hue comes from the way solid oxygen absorbs and reflects light, creating a visual spectacle that seems almost magical. Unlike the colorless gas we encounter daily, solid oxygen reveals an unexpected beauty, showing just how diverse and fascinating familiar elements can be when they change their physical forms. Scientists study this phenomenon to better understand the properties of materials under different temperatures and pressures. The brilliant blue of frozen oxygen not only captures our imagination, but also reminds us that nature is full of surprises. Isn't it incredible that a simple element like oxygen can appear so dramatic when conditions change? Believe it or not, a plane hit the Empire State Building. On July 28, 1945, a B-25 bomber, lost in dense fog, collided with the iconic skyscraper at the 79th floor. What happened next was astonishing. Despite the chaos of the crash and the fire that ensued, the building's steel frame held strong and remained structurally sound. Although the Empire State Building survived this unexpected disaster, the tragedy was profound, with 14 lives lost in the incident. At the time, this major building was one of the tallest in the world, symbolizing hope and ambition. The event also led to changes in aviation safety precautions, as investigators sought to understand how such a collision could occur. People were shocked, as it was hard to imagine a plane hitting such a prominent landmark in New York City. The story of the crash is not just about the devastation. It reflects resilience and the importance of urban safety measures in protecting lives even amidst accidents. How many more incredible stories does the Empire State Building hold? Can you imagine Earth as a tiny baseball? If we could somehow compress all the atoms that make up our planet, it would surprisingly shrink down to the size of a baseball. This fascinating fact reveals the incredible amount of empty space that exists within matter. Atoms, the building blocks of everything, from the air we breathe to the solid ground beneath our feet, are mostly space themselves. Each atom contains a nucleus surrounded by electrons, with the majority of their volume taken up by the area where these tiny particles dance around. This means that in our everyday experiences, we're surrounded by a whole lot of nothing, even if we can't see it. It's a mind-boggling idea to think that the Earth, with its towering mountains and vast oceans, could fit into something as small as a baseball. What other surprising secrets does the universe hold about the nature of matter? Hard to believe, but 23% can win an election. In the United States, the Electoral College plays a crucial role in determining the president. This complex system is designed to balance the influence of populous states with less populated ones. However, it can lead to surprising outcomes. For instance, a candidate could technically secure the presidency with just 23% of the total popular vote. This situation can arise in a crowded race where multiple candidates split the votes. As a result, one candidate might get a majority of Electoral College votes while receiving only a fraction of the popular support. This system was established during the founding of the nation, aiming to protect the interests of smaller states. Critics argue this is unfair and makes votes in some states more valuable than in others. So could this system be reformed to reflect the people's choice more accurately? Here's something incredible about the Manananggal. This mythical creature from Philippine folklore sends chills down many spines. The Manananggal is said to be a woman who possesses the terrifying ability to detach her upper body from her lower half, allowing her to fly through the night sky. With large bat-like wings and a hunger for human flesh, she transforms into a fearsome figure, preying on unsuspecting victims, especially pregnant women. Locals tell stories about how the Manananggal seeks her next meal, providing a cautionary lesson to children about the dangers of staying out late. To protect themselves, many families take precautions, such as placing salt around their homes, which is believed to hinder her return to her lower half. While some see the Manananggal as a frightening tale meant to scare children into behaving, others view it as an essential part of their cultural identity, blending mystery and tradition together. What if I told you Roosevelt banned Christmas trees? In 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt made a surprising decision to ban Christmas trees from the White House, believing they were wasteful and harmful to the environment. This action came as part of his broader conservation efforts, which sought to protect nature for future generations. However, Roosevelt's two sons had other ideas. They secretly smuggled a tree into their room and decorated it in defiance of their father's ruling. This heartwarming act of rebellion highlights a universal truth. Even the most powerful figures can be swayed by their children's holiday spirit. The image of those boys joyfully celebrating with their hidden Christmas tree offers a glimpse into family life at the White House, proving that Christmas cheer can break through even the strictest rules. Isn't it fascinating how traditions can stir up unexpected moments of joy? Guess what gives the scorpion beetle its powerful defense? This remarkable insect reveals a fascinating take on survival strategies. Native to parts of Central and South America, the scorpion beetle uses its long, flexible antennae to deliver a potent chemical weapon when threatened. Unlike most insects that bite or sting, this tiny creature employs a clever tactic. It can release a toxic cocktail through specialized glands located in its antennae. This ingenious mechanism allows it to deter potential predators, incapacitating or harming those who might attempt to feast on it. The toxins are not random. They serve a specific purpose, ensuring that only the most daring of attackers will think twice. Natural selection has favored such unique adaptations, allowing the scorpion beetle to thrive in a competitive ecosystem where many species vie for survival. So the next time you encounter one of these beetles, remember that its seemingly unspectacular appearance belies a powerful secret weapon, making it a master of defense in the insect world. How many other creatures use such extraordinary methods for protection? Here's a wild fact about giant sequoias. These majestic trees, some of the largest living organisms on Earth, actually depend on forest fires for their reproduction. Their special cones, called serotinous cones, are tightly sealed with resin, which protects the seeds inside. But here's the twist. It's the heat from a fire that melts this resin, allowing the cones to finally open and release the precious seeds. This clever adaptation means that after a fire, when the soil is clear and rich in nutrients, conditions are perfect for the seeds to sprout and grow into new trees. This cycle not only ensures the survival of the sequoias, but also helps maintain the health of the forest ecosystem. So the next time you hear about a forest fire, remember that for giant sequoias, it's a crucial part of life. How cool is that? Why did outsiders call tribes civilized? This intriguing label was given to 5 Native American tribes: the Cherokee, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Creek, and Seminole. During a time when European settlers were expanding into native lands, these tribes began to adopt various European practices, such as farming techniques, governmental structures, and even Christianity. Their ability to adapt showcased not just survival skills, but also resilience in culture. As they merged traditions and practices, these tribes engaged with the changing world around them, establishing schools, newspapers, and governments that mirrored those of their European counterparts. Yet the term civilized raises questions about perspective. Was it fair to measure civilization by European standards, overlooking the richness of indigenous cultures? This situation reflects broader themes of cultural interaction and how societies can influence one another. The label also served a political purpose, as it was used to justify land dispossession under the guise of progress. Ultimately, it reveals much about the complexities of history, identity, and cultural exchange. Believe it or not, this chess set is worth $601. Imagine a game of chess elevated to an extraordinary level with the Charles Hollander chess set, recognized as one of the most expensive in the world. This luxurious collection showcases a staggering 325 carats of flawless black and white diamonds, transforming each game into a captivating spectacle. Designed with meticulous attention to detail, only 7 of these unique sets exist, making them rare treasures sought after by collectors and chess aficionados. Each piece not only reflects the strategic depth of chess, but also embodies the artistry of the skilled artisans who painstakingly crafted them. The set's opulence transcends typical chess pieces made of plastic or wood, symbolizing a blend of art and nostalgia. While most gamers might enjoy a casual match at home, the Hollander chess set redefines the experience, turning it into a celebration of luxury and craftsmanship. Imagine showcasing such a magnificent set in your living room. It's not just a game, it's a conversation starter and a stunning display of wealth and creativity. How would you feel owning a piece of history like this? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Venezuela hides treasure. The Maracaibo Basin, situated deep beneath the surface of Venezuela, is a treasure trove of petroleum, often called black gold. This vast oil reserve is one of the largest in South America, holding immense potential for energy production and economic growth. Imagine a giant natural vault, packed with fossil fuels formed over millions of years, just waiting to be tapped. Discovered relatively recently, the basin's oil has sparked interest from countries and corporations eager to harness this resource. However, this treasure isn't just a boon, it raises questions about environmental impact and the sustainability of relying on fossil fuels. As we explore ways to utilize such resources responsibly, how we balance economic benefits with protecting our planet remains a critical challenge. Will we find a way to tap into this wealth without compromising the environment? Discover how peacocks impress mates with their tails. Male peafowls, also known as peacocks, have an incredible way of attracting females. They proudly fan out their spectacular, iridescent tail feathers, creating a bright and colorful display. This dazzling show isn't just for fun. The size and symmetry of the feathers are vital signals of the bird's health and genetic fitness. When a peacock vibrates his tail, it not only highlights the colors and patterns, but also adds movement to the spectacle, making it even more irresistible for potential mates. Females, known as peahens, are naturally drawn to peacocks with the most impressive feathers, as these traits indicate that the male is strong and healthy. This fascinating courtship ritual is a perfect example of nature's beauty, where each tail feather tells a story of survival and attractiveness. What other amazing animal displays have you heard about? Did you know Coca-Cola's secret recipe is never patented? For over a century, the iconic beverage has maintained its magical allure by keeping its formula under wraps. Instead of filing for a patent, Coca-Cola relies on secrecy to protect its classic taste. This choice means they don't disclose the exact blend of ingredients, allowing them to preserve their unique flavor that is instantly recognizable worldwide. People often speculate about what makes Coca-Cola so special, with tempting rumors about herbs and spices swirling around the internet. This strategy not only enhances consumer curiosity, but also solidifies the brand's image, making it a fascinating case study in marketing and product development. By opting for confidentiality instead of a patent, Coca-Cola has turned its recipe into part of its legendary status. How do you think this secrecy has impacted the brand's success? You might be shocked to learn that volcanoes thrive underwater. Absolutely. In fact, about 70% of Earth's volcanoes are hidden beneath the ocean's waves, forming a fascinating realm of volcanic activity just out of sight. Known as seamounts, these underwater volcanoes can grow into massive mountains that sometimes eclipse the heights of iconic peaks like Mount Everest. This submerged volcanic landscape is vital for our planet, as eruptions release a mix of gases and nutrients into the surrounding waters, thus fueling marine ecosystems and influencing global climate patterns. For instance, spectacular underwater eruptions can even give rise to new islands, such as the one that formed in Tonga in 2015. While our minds often wander to land-based volcanoes, the underwater world's significance cannot be overstated. Scientists are continually exploring this hidden territory, uncovering unique ecosystems, and assessing how these volcanic activities impact ocean health and Earth's geology. So the next time you picture volcanoes, remember that they are not merely terrestrial. A vast majority of them are thriving under the waves, dynamically shaping our planet in ways we are only beginning to understand. You won't believe this about Yellowstone's hidden dangers? If the Yellowstone supervolcano erupted with its full might, scientists warn of a drastic global temperature drop by as much as 10 degrees Fahrenheit. This significant cooling would last for nearly a decade, leading to severe impacts on ecosystems and human life. Imagine a summer barbecue turning into a winter chill. Such sudden temperature changes would create a ripple effect across agriculture. Crops would struggle to thrive in colder conditions, resulting in widespread food insecurity. As food supplies dwindle, prices would skyrocket and governments could face unprecedented pressure as citizens panic over dwindling resources. The situation could deteriorate further, potentially resulting in conflicts over essentials like water and arable land. This chain reaction might even escalate into civil unrest, as communities fight for survival amid the harsh new reality. It's a striking reminder that a volcanic eruption in Yellowstone, famed for its breathtaking vistas, could dramatically affect life around the globe. How can we brace ourselves against such drastic changes? Why exactly does the body matter so much? The body is often celebrated as the most important material in the world, and for good reason. Our bodies are not just containers, they are complex systems that interact with our environment and shape our experiences. Each bodily function plays a crucial role in our overall health, from our heartbeat to our breathing. This intricate network includes everything from our immune system, which protects us from illnesses, to our muscular system that allows us to move. Moreover, the body is a vessel for our emotions and thoughts, enabling us to connect with others and experience life fully. When we recognize the significance of our physical existence, we can better appreciate the way our bodies impact our daily lives and interactions. So the next time you think about what's truly important, remember that your body is the foundation of it all. Ever heard of multiple wives in Angola? In this fascinating country, the tradition of polygamy is not only accepted, but often seen as a symbol of status and wealth. In many Angolan communities, Men may have several wives, and this practice is deeply rooted in cultural norms. However, it's not just a free-for-all. The first wife must give her blessing before her husband can marry another. This ensures that family dynamics are respected and avoids jealousy or rivalry among wives. The more wives a man has, the more respect he commands in his community, and it reflects his ability to provide for a larger family. Each wife typically has her own home and is responsible for raising her children, contributing to a vibrant family structure where resources and responsibilities are shared. This unique approach to marriage showcases how different cultures can have vastly different views on relationships, family, and status. While it might seem unusual to some, this tradition highlights the importance of community and family bonds in Angolan society. Is it really true that cement can be a prank? Joseph Aston, the brilliant inventor of Portland cement, certainly thought so. In a clever twist that showcased his innovative creation, Aston decided to pull a prank on his competitors. He secretly constructed a sidewalk using his new type of cement, confident that its impressive strength would hold up under the test of time and foot traffic. Week after week, people walked over the sidewalk without realizing it was part of Aston's clever ploy. Finally, after weeks of use, Aston revealed his secret, demonstrating just how durable and reliable his Portland cement truly was. This playful yet bold move not only highlighted the quality of his invention, but also outsmarted his rivals, proving that a little creativity can go a long way in the competitive world of construction materials. Ever thought about why flights are getting longer? The longest flight in the world takes travelers from Singapore to Newark, stretching a whopping 18 hours and 45 minutes. Imagine being 30,000 feet in the air for nearly an entire day. This incredible non-stop journey covers a distance of about 9,134 miles, making it a true endurance test for passengers and crew alike. Airlines like Singapore Airlines have designed their flights to offer maximum comfort, with modern aircraft equipped for long durations. Passengers can enjoy reclining seats, interactive entertainment systems, and even gourmet meals to keep them satisfied. With innovations in aviation technology and fuel efficiency, airlines can now connect cities that were once thought too far apart. But with such long travels, how do people manage to stay energized and entertained? It raises questions about the future of air travel and what other long-haul adventures await us. Get ready to explore Tesla's towering 10-foot wheels. An experimental Tesla vehicle has been outfitted with giant wheels that soar over 10 feet, showcasing how this bold modification alters a vehicle's performance dramatically. These massive wheels aren't just for show. They provide the electric sedan with a unique capability to glide over potholes and navigate sharp curves with surprising ease. Imagine driving a car that can handle bumps in the road more smoothly than traditional vehicles. This innovative design challenges our ideas about vehicle stability and handling, opening exciting possibilities for the future of automotive technology. As engineers explore the effects of such radical changes, they may unlock new pathways for safer and more resilient vehicles. Could this be the next step in electric vehicle evolution? Tesla's daring design invites us to think about what rides might look like in the years to come. Why do cows love classical music so much? Research shows that cows actually produce more milk when they listen to soothing tunes, particularly classical compositions. The rhythmic and calming nature of this music appears to reduce stress levels in these gentle giants. When cows are relaxed, their bodies can focus on milk production, leading to higher yields. Studies have demonstrated that playing tracks from famous composers like Mozart and Beethoven can create an environment that fosters happiness among cows. Imagine a leisurely afternoon on a farm with the melodic sounds floating through the air, helping the cows feel at ease. Not only does this improve their mood, but it also positively impacts the farmer's profits. Many dairy farmers have recognized the benefits of these musical interludes and are now incorporating them into their daily routines. So the next time you hear a classic symphony, think about how it might be helping our bovine friends produce that delicious glass of milk. Who knew music could play such a crucial role in farming? Prepare to be amazed by the power of a nuclear EMP. A single nuclear bomb detonated over Kansas could unleash an electromagnetic pulse, EMP, that has the potential to disrupt electronic devices and power grids across the entire continental United States. An EMP occurs when a nuclear explosion generates a burst of electromagnetic radiation, which can induce electric currents in conductive materials. This means that anything from your smartphone to the electricity grid itself could be damaged or rendered useless. The effects can be widespread and devastating, potentially causing blackouts and crippling vital services like hospitals and emergency response systems. Imagine losing access to not just your daily conveniences, but also critical infrastructure. Preparations for such an event are vital, as the impact of an EMP could last for months or even years. What steps can we take to safeguard our technology and infrastructure from this invisible threat? What if I told you about the incredible baobab tree? This remarkable tree, native to Africa and Australia, is often called the tree of life due to its astonishing ability to thrive in harsh environments. With its thick trunk, which can grow to be several meters wide, the baobab can store up to 120,000 liters of water. This incredible adaptation allows it to survive in places where rainfall is scarce and conditions are extreme. During dry seasons, the tree taps into its water reserves, providing both sustenance for itself and a source of hydration for many animals and even local people. Not only does the baobab support wildlife, but it also plays a role in local culture and traditions, often serving as a gathering place. Its unique shape and longevity, some trees can live for over 1,000 years, make it a true natural wonder. Isn't it amazing how one tree can make such a difference in its ecosystem? Can you picture Scotland without bagpipes? This iconic instrument is a symbol of Scottish culture, bursting with rich history and energy. The bagpipe, often heard at weddings, festivals, and memorials, has roots that date back hundreds of years. Traditionally made from wood, leather, and reeds, the sound of the bagpipes resonates across the Scottish Highlands and Lowlands, captivating and energizing crowds. Skilled players can create a range of tunes, from heartwarming laments to lively dance music. The sound is both stirring and nostalgic, evoking a sense of pride and belonging among Scots. During events like the Edinburgh Festival and the annual Highland Games, bagpipe performances shine, immersing attendees in Scotland's unique traditions. Its role extends beyond mere entertainment. The bagpipe represents national identity and resilience. Even today, musicians continue to innovate while honoring centuries of tradition, captivating new audiences around the world. So next time you hear those soulful notes, remember how deeply intertwined the bagpipe is with Scotland's spirit and heritage. Did you know lines aren't truly straight in the universe? This fascinating concept emerges from the world of physics, revealing how everything around us, including tiny particles and colossal structures, is shaped by the curvature of space-time and gravity. While we often perceive straight lines in our daily lives, a closer look shows that these lines have subtle curves and imperfections. For instance, light travels in a straight line, but it bends when passing near heavy objects like stars or planets. This bending happens because gravity affects the space around these massive bodies. Essentially, we find that perfect straightness is more of a dreamy ideal than a reality we can touch. So the next time you draw a line or admire a building's edges, remember, the very fabric of the universe weaves complexity and curvature into what we think are straight paths. Isn't it amazing to consider how beautifully irregular our universe truly is? Ever thought about why chocolate is dangerous for dogs? Chocolate contains a toxin called theobromine, which is harmless to us but can be really dangerous for pets like dogs, cats, and horses. Humans metabolize theobromine pretty quickly, so eating a delicious chocolate bar is usually safe. However, our furry friends are not so lucky. They process this compound much more slowly. This means that even a small amount of chocolate can lead to serious health issues or even be fatal for them. Just imagine an average adult would need to consume around 22 pounds of dark chocolate in one sitting to experience the harmful effects of theobromine. Because of this difference, it's essential to keep chocolate well out of reach of pets. If you love your four-legged companions, it's wise to choose their treats carefully and stick to pet-friendly options. Always remember, what's a treat for you can be a danger for them. Most people don't know this, but Japan honors elders. Each year on the third Monday in September, Japan celebrates Respect for the Aged Day, a unique holiday dedicated to recognizing the contributions and value of senior citizens. This special day invites everyone to reflect on the wisdom and experiences that older generations bring to society. Although there are no strict rules about how to celebrate, citizens are encouraged to express their respect and gratitude towards the elderly in their communities. Families often gather to appreciate their grandparents, while schools may hold events to teach children about the importance of caring for the elderly. It's a beautiful reminder that respecting and valuing our older population enriches our culture. This tradition not only strengthens family bonds, but also enhances social connections, making everyone feel valued. Isn't it wonderful to take a day to honor those who have paved the way for us? Prepare to be amazed by New Zealand's sheep population, as it's hard to believe, but in New Zealand, there are about 6 sheep for every person. With a human population of roughly 5 million, that means around 30 million sheep roam the countryside. Farming sheep is a huge part of New Zealand's identity and economy. Sheep provide wool, meat, and dairy products, making them essential for both local consumption and export. The lush green pastures and temperate climate create ideal conditions for sheep grazing, allowing these animals to thrive. This extensive sheep farming culture has led to rich traditions and a deep connection between the land and its farmers. Visitors often spot these fluffy herding animals dotting the hills and valleys, showcasing the pastoral beauty of the island nation. The sight of sheep grazing peacefully under the expansive sky not only defines New Zealand's landscape, but also highlights how agriculture shapes its culture. Isn't it fascinating how one country can be home to so many sheep? Here's a wild fact about tipping in Japan. In 2023, Japan made a significant cultural shift by abolishing the practice of tipping, which many see as unnecessary in their society that values politeness and respect. Unlike in countries where tipping is expected and rooted in custom, Japanese workers typically receive fair wages that reflect their hard work. This move highlights Japan's strong belief that good service is a standard part of hospitality, rather than something that needs reward through extra cash. Imagine dining in a restaurant where you don't have to worry about leaving an extra amount on the table. Instead, the focus remains on enjoying the meal and the exceptional service without the awkwardness that often accompanies tipping. This unique perspective raises interesting questions about how different cultures view appreciation and remuneration. Should other countries follow Japan's lead? Why exactly does Blood Falls look like blood? This stunning natural wonder in Antarctica captures attention with its vibrant red hue, resembling flowing blood. The true story behind this spectacle lies beneath the surface. Blood Falls is fed by a subglacial lake rich in iron salts and microbes. As the iron-rich water flows down the glacier, it oxidizes and turns bright red upon contact with oxygen in the air, creating the striking appearance. Discovered in the early 20th century, this unique waterfall is not only a visual feast, but also a scientific marvel, providing insight into extreme life forms that thrive in harsh conditions. These adaptations offer clues about the potential for life on other icy worlds like Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. So next time you hear about Blood Falls, remember that its beauty is due to the remarkable chemistry of nature at work. Is it really true that coconut crabs are massive? You bet it is! The coconut crab holds the title of the largest land crab in the world, and it can weigh up to a whopping 4 kilograms, about as heavy as a small dog. These remarkable creatures are not just known for their size, they also have a fascinating lifestyle. Coconut crabs can be found on islands throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans, where they thrive in warm tropical environments. Their powerful claws allow them to crack open coconuts, which is how they get their name. These unique crabs are also excellent climbers, and they often climb trees to find food or make their homes. Interestingly, coconut crabs are nocturnal, which means they prefer to roam around at night when it's cooler and safer from predators. They can live for more than 60 years, making them one of the longer-lived crustaceans. With their vibrant colors and impressive size, coconut crabs are truly a marvel of nature that leaves both locals and tourists in awe. Why exactly does Tirana have so many sunny days? This vibrant capital of Albania basks in sunshine more than any other European city. With over 2,500 hours of sunshine each year, Tirana boasts a warm Mediterranean climate that keeps the skies clear and the temperatures pleasant. Nestled between the Dajti Mountains and the Adriatic Sea, Tirana benefits from geographical features that enhance its sunny streak. The city's location traps warm air, creating a perfect environment for sun lovers. Spring and summer come alive with lively outdoor cafes, bustling parks, and colorful markets, inviting locals and tourists alike to soak up the rays. The sunny weather also contributes to Albania's unique flora and diverse wildlife, making it an attractive spot for nature enthusiasts. Additionally, Tirana's sunny reputation adds to its charm, drawing people to explore its rich history, vibrant culture, and picturesque landscapes. So whether you're planning a visit or simply curious, the delightful sunshine is a compelling reason to appreciate this charming destination. Prepare to be amazed by Rocinha Favela's vibrant life. This fascinating community in Rio de Janeiro is the largest favela in Brazil, housing over 56,000 residents. With its narrow, winding streets and colorful stacked houses, Rocinha creates an intriguing maze that captures the attention of many visitors. Beyond its size, Rocinha is alive with culture, featuring bustling markets, art murals, and amazing local cuisine. Residents often display remarkable creativity through street art that tells powerful stories about their lives. While Rocinha faces challenges like inadequate infrastructure and social inequality, its spirited community continues to thrive. You'll find children playing football, vendors selling delicious snacks, and families gathering to share meals, showcasing a strong sense of togetherness. Exploring this vibrant favela offers not just a glimpse into a unique lifestyle, but also highlights the resilience and energy of its people. How can you resist discovering such an extraordinary place? What if I told you a calendar changed history? By the 16th century, the calendar used by most of Europe had drifted about 10 days out of sync with the seasons. This misalignment caused real headaches, especially for Christians trying to determine the dates of important holidays like Easter, which depends on the timing of the spring equinox. In 1582, recognizing the issue, Pope Gregory XIII stepped in to fix the problem and introduced the Gregorian calendar. This reform was no small task. It involved skipping 10 days in October, so when October 4th was followed by October 15th, folks suddenly felt the shift. Additionally, the new calendar adjusted the leap year rules to prevent future discrepancies. This change eventually gained acceptance across much of the world, and it remains our primary calendar today. Can you imagine how events like Easter would change without it? Did you know Montevideo hosts the longest carnival ever? This vibrant celebration lasts over 40 days, making it the longest carnival in the world. Taking place in Uruguay's capital, the carnival is a burst of color, rhythm, and fun that draws locals and visitors alike. The streets come alive with parades featuring dazzling costumes and lively performances, while the sound of drumming fills the air. One unique aspect of this carnival is its use of satire. Many comedy shows poke fun at political figures, providing a humorous take on social issues. It's not just about the fun. This event is a huge part of Uruguayan culture, reflecting the country's rich history and artistic spirit. Families and friends gather to enjoy this festive atmosphere, creating a sense of community and shared enjoyment. Whether you want to dance in the streets or relax and watch the performances, Montevideo's carnival offers something for everyone. So if you ever find yourself in Uruguay, don't miss out on this spectacular celebration. Everest changes the game for container ships. The Everest is an incredible feat of engineering, standing as the largest container ship in the world. Stretching nearly 1,300 feet long, it can carry a whopping 24,000 containers at once. Imagine the size of that cargo, enough to fill a small town. But it's not just about being big. The Everest is also paving the way for greener shipping. It incorporates advanced technology that reduces fuel consumption and emissions, making it more environmentally friendly compared to older ships. This shift is crucial as the shipping industry strives to lessen its impact on our planet. With wider hulls and innovative engines, the Everest sets a new standard in maritime transport. In a world where sustainability is more important than ever, how many more innovations can we expect from these giants of the sea? Sundays are the ultimate ice cream day. Ice cream sales peak on Sundays, making it the most popular day for this delicious treat. Why do so many people choose to indulge in scoops of their favorite flavors on this day? It could be that Sundays offer a sense of relaxation after a busy week, creating the perfect opportunity to enjoy a sweet reward. Many families have weekend traditions that include a fun trip to an ice cream shop, turning a simple dessert into a cherished ritual. The phenomenon even inspired the name Sunday, which is a fitting nod to the day it's most savored. Whether it's a classic scoop of vanilla or a creative concoction piled high with toppings, enjoying ice cream on Sundays has become a delightful custom for many. So next time you treat yourself on a Sunday, remember you're part of a sweet tradition enjoyed by countless others. Did you know about the Temple of Heaven's acoustic magic? This iconic structure in Beijing, China, is not just a feast for the eyes, but also a marvel of engineering. Built during the Ming Dynasty in the early 15th century, it showcases advanced techniques that were quite groundbreaking for its time. What's truly fascinating is its unique design, which allows a person to speak softly at one spot and have their voice clearly heard at the opposite end of the temple. This happens because of its circular layout and high ceiling, which help to carry sound efficiently. People would come here not only for religious ceremonies, but also to enjoy the stunning acoustics during gatherings. Imagine standing in the temple and realizing that your soft whisper could reach someone across the way. This incredible feature has captivated visitors for centuries, transforming the Temple of Heaven into a space where architecture and nature beautifully converge. Have you ever experienced such an amazing acoustic phenomenon? It's a remarkable reminder of the ingenuity of ancient builders. Bounce like a ball? Frog eggs can. Some frog species produce eggs that are surprisingly gelatinous, allowing them to bounce just like rubber balls when dropped. This incredible trait is not just a quirky fact, it serves a vital purpose in the survival of these amphibians. The jelly-like substance surrounding the eggs acts as a cushion, protecting them from impacts and environmental hazards. For instance, if they're dropped from a height or disturbed by a predator, this resilience helps ensure that the eggs remain unharmed. Frogs lay their eggs in various habitats, including ponds and streams, where they face many dangers. The unique properties of these gelatinous eggs provide an additional layer of protection, ensuring more offspring survive to become adults. This fascinating adaptation showcases how nature has engineered clever solutions for survival, allowing these tiny bouncing balls of life to persist in a world full of challenges. Isn't it amazing how even the smallest creatures have evolved such interesting traits? What if I told you about the moon's craters? These fascinating features on the moon's surface tell a dramatic story of cosmic collisions. The moon, our closest celestial neighbor, is pockmarked with visible craters, each one representing an impact from an asteroid or comet that occurred over millions of years. Unlike Earth, the moon has no atmosphere to shield it from these high-speed space rocks, allowing craters to remain visible for eons. Some craters, like the famous Tycho, are hundreds of kilometers wide and possess stunning bright rays that extend far across the lunar surface. These craters vary in size and age, giving scientists clues about the history of our solar system. By studying them, researchers learn not only about the moon's past, but also about the processes that shaped other celestial bodies. So next time you gaze at the moon, remember that its rugged landscape is a record of ancient impacts and a testament to the chaotic beauty of our universe. Hard to believe, but dining at Karen's Diner is wild. At this unique eatery, customers get more than just food. They experience a dining style packed with humor and sass. Servers at Karen's are known for their playful insults and cheeky banter, creating an atmosphere that feels more like a comedy show than a typical restaurant. Imagine sitting down to enjoy your meal while your server jokingly teases you about your order or playfully argues with you over the menu choices. While this unconventional approach might seem shocking at first, it turns a regular meal into an unforgettable event. The idea is to make dining fun and engaging, so don't take the jokes personally. Lots of visitors love the experience, finding that the laughter and surprises add an extra layer of enjoyment to their meals. So, are you ready to embrace the humor at Karen's Diner? You won't believe this about ketchup's strange past. In the 1830s, ketchup wasn't just a tasty topping for fries, it was marketed as a medicinal product. Dr. John Cook Bennett, a physician, claimed that ketchup could cure ailments ranging from indigestion to jaundice. He mixed tomato extract with alcohol to create his version, promoting it to help people feel better. This unusual approach shows how our perception of food can change over time. While we now enjoy ketchup primarily on burgers and hot dogs, back then, people may have been using it as a health tonic. The idea of enjoying something as simple as ketchup with your meal seems so normal now, but it's fascinating to consider that once, it was seen as medicine. So the next time you squeeze ketchup onto your plate, remember its wild journey from a healing solution to a beloved condiment. What else could our favorite foods be hiding? Did you know that ants can get lost together? This fascinating yet tragic event is known as an ant mill. It happens when a group of ants, energetically following their leader back to the nest after a successful food hunt, becomes disoriented. If the leader ant strays off course, the entire group can unwittingly enter a circular path, continuously following one another in a loop. This spiral journey can go on for hours, often leading to the exhaustion and eventual death of many ants caught in the cycle. Imagine a tight-knit team, all working hard but unfortunately getting lost while trying to stay together. Ant mills showcase how important navigation and communication are in nature. These tiny creatures rely heavily on pheromones, chemical signals that guide them, and when that signal gets disrupted, chaos ensues. Watching this unfold shows how even the smallest animals can form complex social behaviors. Prepare to be amazed by bumblebees' essential pollination skills. These buzzing beauties are true heroes in nature, playing a vital role in pollinating plants. By transferring pollen from flower to flower, bumblebees help many plants reproduce, which is crucial for the growth of fruits, vegetables, and countless wildflowers. This makes them not just important for biodiversity, but also for our food production. In fact, bumblebees are among the most effective pollinators, especially in cooler climates where other pollinators like honeybees might struggle. Their big fuzzy bodies are perfectly suited for gathering pollen, and they work tirelessly to keep ecosystems thriving. Without them, many crops would experience lower yields, affecting both farmers and consumers. So next time you see a bumblebee buzzing by, remember that these small creatures have a massive impact on our world. How can we protect them and ensure they continue to thrive? What if Andrew Jackson's duels tell a wild story? Andrew Jackson, the 7th president of the United States, had a reputation for being fierce and fearless. And this is perfectly illustrated by the fact that he was involved in over 100 duels during his life. These duels weren't just a display of bravado, they reflected the intense social culture of the time, where honor was everything. In one remarkable duel, Jackson was shot in the chest but didn't back down. Instead, he continued fighting, showcasing his determination and grit. This incident is emblematic of his character, someone who faced danger head-on, regardless of the consequences. Jackson's penchant for dueling wasn't just personal, it also shaped his political career. His confrontational style resonated with many Americans who admired his toughness. However, these high-stakes encounters also raise questions about honor and violence in politics. As we look back, we might wonder how Jackson's dueling past influenced his presidency and the political landscape that followed. What do you think about dueling as a measure of honor? Did you know rest is vital for your health? Studies show that getting enough sleep is crucial for both your body and mind. While it might seem like occasional sleepless nights could boost creativity or help you bond with friends, a consistent lack of quality sleep can lead to serious health problems. Over time, sleep deprivation can weaken your immune system, increase stress levels, and even affect your mood. It's all about finding the right balance. When you make sleep a priority, your brain functions better, your body recovers, and your overall well-being improves. So the next time you think about skipping those precious hours of sleep, remember that rest isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Instead of pushing through fatigue, focus on creating a healthy sleep routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, limiting screen time before sleep, and creating a relaxing bedtime atmosphere can greatly enhance your sleep quality. Are you ready to embrace the power of rest for a healthier life? Did you know about Oklahoma's dog gathering permit rules? In Oklahoma, if you want your furry friends to hang out in packs of 3 or more, you'll need a special permit signed by the mayor. This unique regulation aims to manage animal gatherings and ensure public safety, reflecting the state's cautious approach to pet policies. While it might seem a bit surprising, this law helps prevent issues that could arise from large dog meetups, such as barking or potential scuffles. It's all about keeping things peaceful in parks and public spaces. So if you're a pet parent thinking of organizing a dog play date, don't forget to check into the necessary permits first. After all, no one wants to end up with an unexpected fine, right? This quirky law certainly adds an interesting twist to the usual routine of walking your dog. Believe it or not, Tiny Tiny Home is changing Canada. This innovative project tackles homelessness by offering affordable, mobile microhomes that can be easily transported by bicycle. Designed with quick assembly in mind, these tiny homes provide a practical solution for those in need, ensuring that everyone has a safe place to sleep. Each microhome focuses on sustainability and efficiency, allowing individuals the freedom to move while still having their own space. The Tiny Tiny Home team believes that by making housing accessible and adaptable, they can help break the cycle of homelessness. Imagine the possibilities when a house can be assembled in just a few hours and moved wherever it's needed. As communities face increasing challenges related to housing affordability, projects like Tiny Tiny Home demonstrate that creative solutions can make a real difference. Could this model inspire similar initiatives around the world? Hard to believe, but the first 3D movie is Lost. Released in the early 1920s, The Power of Love made a splash as the first film to showcase 3D technology, captivating audiences with its groundbreaking approach. This film combined live action with special effects to create an impressive illusion of depth, inviting viewers to immerse themselves in the story like never before. Unfortunately, despite its historical significance, the original 3D version of the film has vanished over time, leaving us with only a fascinating story of innovation rather than a visual experience. The loss of The Power of Love reminds us of the fragile nature of early cinema, as many films from this era did not survive due to poor preservation methods. Even though it's lost to history, the film's pioneering spirit continues to influence how we experience movies today, paving the way for the modern 3D films we enjoy now. What other cinematic treasures may be waiting to be rediscovered? Did you know babies triple their weight in a year? This incredible transformation happens during the first 12 months of life, where a newborn can double their weight by just 4 to 6 months. To fuel this rapid growth, infants need around 100 calories for every kilogram they weigh each day. That's a lot of energy for such tiny bodies. Most of this nourishment comes from breast milk or formula, which provide all the essential nutrients they need to thrive. But it's not just their physical size that's changing. Their brains are undergoing a major growth spurt too. By their first birthday, a baby's brain has nearly doubled in size, reaching about 60% of its adult weight. This period is crucial not just for body growth, but also for mental development, setting the stage for future learning and skills. How amazing is it that such small beings can achieve so much in just 1 year? You won't believe this about the human jaw. It can exert a powerful bite force between 120 and 160 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush bone. This impressive strength means that a human could bite through a finger as easily as munching on a carrot. Yet most people never consider doing such a thing. Why? Psychological barriers and our natural instincts play a huge role. We know it's wrong and harmful, so we don't act on that potential, even if we technically could. This jaw strength has found its way into horror stories and zombie fiction, often exaggerating humanity's dark side. However, in reality, this force is more about survival and eating rather than aggression. It's fascinating to think about our anatomy. While our jaws are built for power, they also remind us of our moral choices. So next time you bite into something crunchy, appreciate those strong jaws, but remember their true purpose. Is it really true that Australia became a nation in 1901? This remarkable year marked the Federation of Australia, a monumental event that united 6 British colonies into the Commonwealth of Australia. Prior to this, these colonies operated independently, but the idea of joining forces to create a stronger and self-governing nation took shape. The Federation established a federal government, allowing for more unified decision-making on important issues like defense, trade, and immigration. As part of this historic shift, Canberra was designated the capital, chosen for its central location rather than being in a single state. Another key outcome was the creation of Australia's constitution, which laid the groundwork for the nation's laws and governance, setting the stage for democratic growth. This transformation was not just a political maneuver, it etched a new identity for Australians at the dawn of the 20th century, igniting a sense of pride and belonging. So how did this event impact the everyday lives of Australians and their country's direction? Believe it or not, fish thrive in the Devil's Bath. This incredible acidic pool located in New Zealand showcases nature's unsung heroes. The Devil's Bath is a strikingly vibrant green filled with sulfuric acid and minerals, creating an environment most species would find deadly. Yet certain fish, like the hardy tarakihi, have developed remarkable adaptations, allowing them not only to survive, but to flourish in these harsh conditions. These resilient creatures are able to withstand high acidity levels that would typically be lethal, making them a fascinating subject for scientists studying extremophils, organisms that thrive in extreme environments. The Devil's Bath serves as a reminder of nature's incredible diversity and the adaptability of life. It raises many questions. How do these fish manage such feats? What can we learn from them to help conserve other vulnerable species in changing environments? Nature never ceases to amaze us. Did you know Leif Erikson reached North America first? Over 1,000 years ago, Viking explorer Leif Erikson made a remarkable journey across the Atlantic Ocean, landing in North America around the year 1000 AD. Long before Christopher Columbus's famous voyage, Erikson's discovery took him all the way to present-day Newfoundland, Canada, where he and his crew established a settlement known as Vinland. They named it after the wild grapevines that flourished in the region, suggesting it was a lush and fruitful place. This ancient discovery showcases the incredible seafaring skills of the Vikings, who navigated vast oceans without modern technology. Erikson's exploration not only predates Columbus's arrival by nearly 500 years, but also marks the Vikings' significant contribution to the history of exploration. While tales of Columbus often overshadow these earlier ventures, it's essential to recognize the impact of Erikson's journey, paving the way for future explorations and expanding the horizons of what was known about the world during that era. Isn't it fascinating how history sometimes hides these incredible stories? Did you know about Scarlet Deer Inn's unique style? This captivating narrative video game attracts players with its stunning hand-embroidered character animations, which brings a fresh twist to gaming. Inspired by both Slavic folklore and the whimsical art of Studio Ghibli, Scarlet Deer Inn creates a vibrant and enchanting atmosphere that immerses you in its story. The developers went to great lengths to incorporate traditional crafting techniques, making each character feel alive and authentic, almost as if they stepped right out of a folktale. As you progress through the game, you'll encounter rich narratives layered with cultural references and artistic styles that keep you engaged. The combination of a deep storyline and the mesmerizing animations ensures that every scene is visually delightful and emotionally gripping. Whether you're a fan of video games or simply appreciate unique art styles, Scarlet Deer Inn invites you to explore a world where every stitch tells a story. Are you ready to dive into this enchanting experience? Hard to believe, but fried chicken is Scottish. This beloved dish actually traces its roots back to Scotland, where it was deep-fried as early as the Middle Ages. Scottish cooks perfected the method of frying chicken in hot oil, making it crispy and flavorful. But how did this tasty tradition travel all the way to the southern United States? In the 18th and 19th centuries, Scottish immigrants brought their culinary skills with them when they settled in the South. They adapted their recipes to local ingredients, mixing in spices and seasonings that added a unique Southern flair. Today, fried chicken is a staple at family gatherings, picnics, and soul food restaurants across America. The blend of Scottish and Southern flavors has created a dish that many can't resist. Have you ever wondered how such a delicious history paved the way for one of your favorite meals? Is it really true that fidgeting burns calories? Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT for short, plays a significant role in how we burn calories throughout the day. This fascinating process involves small movements we often don't think about, like bouncing your legs, tapping your feet, or even fidgeting with a pen. Surprisingly, these minor activities can add up to a notable amount of calorie expenditure. Research suggests that by simply incorporating more of these little movements into our routines, we can burn an extra 350 calories daily without hitting the gym. For busy students during long study sessions or office workers at their desks, these small actions can truly make a difference. So next time you catch yourself bouncing your leg or pacing a little, remember that you might just be doing your body a favor. Isn't it amazing how active we can be without even realizing it? Did you know that Pluto takes almost 250 years to orbit the Sun? This distant dwarf planet, once considered the ninth planet in our solar system, moves slowly in its elliptical path. While Earth spins around the Sun in just 1 year, Pluto's journey is a staggering 248 years long. This incredible distance from the Sun means that Pluto experiences extreme seasons that last for decades. One summer could last 20 years. With an average distance of about 3.7 billion miles from our star, Pluto is far colder and darker than our home planet. Its surface is mostly frozen nitrogen, and scientists believe it has a thick, hazy atmosphere. So while we enjoy our annual trip around the Sun with warm summers and chilly winters, Pluto quietly cruises through space, taking its time to complete its long cosmic dance. Isn't it fascinating how vast and varied our solar system really is? What if I told you about a fish superhero? Meet the electric fish, known for its unique trumpet-like structure that helps it navigate through water like a mini electric submarine. This amazing creature possesses a sophisticated electrical system that generates impulses, allowing it to communicate, find food, and orient itself in its surroundings. Imagine gliding through murky waters with an inbuilt radar system. These intelligent fish can detect changes in their environment, making them one of the smartest fish species on the planet. With their ability to generate electric signals, they can talk to each other, share information about food sources, or warn fellow fish of nearby dangers. Their remarkable adaptation truly showcases the wonders of evolution, proving that the underwater world is full of surprises. Next time you think about fish, remember that some of them are not just swimming around aimlessly. They're actively engaged in a high-tech aquatic lifestyle, sipping through the water with precision and skill. How cool is that? Hard to believe, but humans glow in darkness. It turns out that our bodies can produce light through biochemical reactions, especially during a process called oxidative stress. This phenomenon occurs when our cells are under pressure, which can happen due to various factors like pollution, stress, or poor diet. As our cells work to combat these stresses, they generate tiny amounts of light as a byproduct. Scientists are excited about this discovery because understanding how and why we glow could eventually unlock valuable insights into human health. For example, measuring this bioluminescence might help identify when our bodies are stressed or even when we're getting sick. So the next time you feel a bit off, remember your body might be sending out its own light signals. How cool is that? It's like we have our own built-in flashlight that could shine a light on our health. This tech will change how you wear sunglasses. The new Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses are taking eyewear to a whole new level. Imagine sporting stylish shades that come equipped with a 5-megapixel camera, built-in microphones, and speakers. With these incredible features, you can capture and share your favorite moments on social media without fumbling for your phone. Just think about it. No more awkward selfies or missed photo opportunities. These sunglasses are perfect for those who are always on the go. With a battery life of up to 6 hours, they're designed to keep up with your active lifestyle, whether you're hiking, biking, or simply enjoying a day out with friends. Plus, the sleek design means you don't have to sacrifice style for functionality. So are you ready to step into the future of eyewear and embrace this blend of fashion and technology? With Ray-Ban Meta, every glance can lead to a great memory. Have you heard about the fascinating evolution of fleas? Scientists recently discovered that fleas from cats and dogs have developed uniquely shaped spines, called combs, to help them survive in the furry world of their hosts. These specialized spines are excellent for holding on to their hosts, cleverly designed to evade the constant threat of being licked away by their pets' tongues. In contrast, human fleas don't have these adaptations, highlighting how different environments shape species over time. Instead, they rely on other methods for sticking around on our skin. This difference in evolution shows how each flea has adapted to its specific host, whether it's a playful puppy or a human. So the next time you spot a flea, remember that its survival tools and tricks may be finely tuned to its life among animals or people. Isn't nature's design amazing? You won't believe what Valencia does for art. The Fallas Festival in Valencia is an amazing celebration of ephemeral art, where gigantic, intricate statues fill the streets, only to be set ablaze in a dazzling spectacle. Every March, locals and visitors come together to admire these massive creations, often depicting satirical scenes that reflect current events and social issues. Artists spend the entire year designing and building these masterpieces, using materials that create vibrant colors and textures. The night of the grand finale, called La Crema, the anticipation builds as the bonfires light up the night sky, transforming the city into a breathtaking display of flames. As the fire consumes the statues, it symbolizes purification and renewal, reminding everyone of the fleeting beauty of art. The energy, noise, and excitement create an atmosphere that captivates the heart and soul of Valencia. So next time you think of art, remember that in Valencia, it's not just about the beauty, but also about the joy of letting go. How many festivals can boast of such a fiery ending? Prepare to be amazed by the mystery of fire. Have you ever noticed that fire doesn't cast a typical shadow? This happens because fire itself is a source of light. Shadows are created when something blocks light, like when you stand in the sun and block sunlight with your body. However, flames work differently. They glow brightly and illuminate everything around them. Instead of shadows, fire produces flickering patterns of light and dark, showcasing its dynamic nature. This movement creates beautiful visual displays, which is why we find campfires and candles so captivating. The dance of firelight adds an enchanting quality to our surroundings, making it a favorite for gatherings and celebrations. Next time you sit by a fire, take a moment to appreciate how this incredible source of warmth and light creates a unique atmosphere, without casting shadows. This might surprise you. Hell is really cold. Located in southern Norway, the village of Hell often experiences chilly weather, with temperatures frequently dipping below 20 degrees Celsius. While one might think of Hell as a place of fiery torment, this small village presents quite a different picture. Despite its name, Hell's climate is characterized by frost and snow, especially during winter months. The village has become somewhat of a tourist attraction, amusing visitors who can snap photos at the local train station sign bearing the name Hell. Tourists often chuckle at the irony, considering Hell's name contrasts sharply with the typical hot imagery. Hell even has a beautiful landscape, surrounded by stunning natural scenery that locals and travelers appreciate. So next time you hear about Hell, remember it's not about heat, but rather a chilly spot in Norway that's worth a visit. Did you know Bruce Dickinson flies the band around? Bruce Dickinson, the powerful lead vocalist of the legendary heavy metal band Iron Maiden, is not just a music icon. He's also a certified commercial pilot. When the band goes on tour, it's Dickinson at the controls of their Boeing 737, flying not only himself and his bandmates, but also their equipment to concerts around the world. This incredible feat showcases his diverse talents beyond music. Imagine belting out some of the most iconic metal anthems and then switching gears to navigate the skies. Dickinson's piloting skills add an exciting twist to the already thrilling world of rock music. His passion for aviation also reflects his adventurous spirit, reminding fans that there's often much more to an artist than what meets the eye. So next time you catch an Iron Maiden concert, remember that the man singing those powerful lyrics is also expertly flying the band to their next epic show. How cool is that? Did you know only 3 people reach the ocean's deepest point? The Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean, is the deepest part of our planet, plunging about 36,000 feet below the surface. While 12 astronauts have famously traveled to the moon, only 3 brave explorers have journeyed to the trench's crushing depths. In 1960, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh made history in the submersible Trieste, reaching the ocean floor and revealing a world few had ever imagined. Decades later, in 2012, filmmaker James Cameron achieved the same feat in his custom submersible Deep Sea Challenger. Unlike the moon, which is accessible through space missions, the trench remains a harsh and mysterious environment, characterized by immense pressure and total darkness. So why have so few ventured here? The challenges of deep-sea exploration include advanced technology, significant costs, and the need for specialized training. As interest in ocean conservation grows, scientists are pushing for more discoveries in our ocean depths. What wonders might lie at the bottom yet to be found? Why exactly does Kinney Cave echo so uniquely? This fascinating cave, located in Georgia, holds the title of the deepest cave in the world, plunging an incredible 7,257 feet straight down. Its staggering depth means that when you drop an object inside, it takes a long time to hit the bottom, which creates an extraordinary echoing effect. Imagine the thrill of hearing your voice bounce around as it travels down the massive shaft. This echo phenomenon occurs because sound waves reflect off the cave walls and take longer to return to your ears. Interestingly, this unique feature attracts not just thrill seekers, but also scientists exploring geology and acoustics. The cave's intricate structure and depth make it a fantastic natural laboratory where researchers can study everything from rock formations to the behavior of sound. So the next time you think of caves, remember Kinney Cave and its truly remarkable depths. What happens if you leave a couch on your porch? In Colorado, you might be breaking the law. It's illegal to keep a couch or similar furniture outside on your porch. This unusual regulation is aimed at maintaining the beauty of neighborhoods and preventing potential hazards. Leaving a couch outside can invite pests, attract unwanted attention, and even lead to safety issues, especially if the couch becomes weathered and starts to deteriorate. Local governments want to promote an inviting community atmosphere, so they implemented this law to encourage homeowners to keep their outdoor spaces tidy. If you want to relax outdoors, consider using appropriate patio furniture that can withstand the elements. Always check local regulations, as laws can vary from one city to another. So next time you plan to enjoy a sunny day outside, think twice before putting that old couch on your porch. Did you know about Indonesia's magical blue flames? The Kawai Jin volcano in Indonesia is famous for its stunning blue flame phenomenon, which is truly a sight to behold. This incredible natural display happens at night when sulfuric gases from the volcano's crater ignite, creating a glowing blue fire that dances against the dark sky. The unique flames are not something you see every day, drawing in thrill seekers and photographers from all over the world. They hike to the summit, eager to capture the mesmerizing sight on camera and experience the volcano's surreal beauty up close. Watching the blue flames flicker while surrounded by the dramatic landscape of Kawai Jin feels almost otherworldly. But don't forget your flashlight. Safety is key when exploring such a volatile environment. If you're looking for adventure and something out of the ordinary, this enchanting phenomenon definitely offers an unforgettable experience. So who wouldn't want to witness nature's little wonder at Kawai Jin? Believe it or not, Igbora claims the twin birth record. This Nigerian town boasts the highest twin birth rate in the world, sparking curiosity and admiration. With families often welcoming multiple babies at once, locals speculate that their yam-rich diet could be the secret behind this remarkable phenomenon. Yams are a staple food in the region and are packed with nutrients that some believe might influence fertility. While there's no scientific proof linking yams to higher twin births, the belief remains strong and is part of the town's culture. Families here celebrate twin births as special, often hosting festivals and sharing stories of the twins in their community. Although we need more research to understand the real reasons behind this unique occurrence, Igbura's claim certainly raises fascinating questions about the intersection of diet, genetics, and culture. Could food choices really impact reproductive outcomes? Have you ever wondered about the Amazon rainforest? This incredible ecosystem produces an astonishing 20% of the world's oxygen, earning its title as the lungs of our planet. Spanning over 5.5 million square kilometers, the Amazon is not just the largest rainforest, it's also a vibrant habitat teeming with diverse wildlife, including thousands of species of plants, animals, and insects. Its dense trees and lush vegetation play a vital role in regulating the global climate, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Historically, the Amazon has been a crucial ecological zone, supporting indigenous peoples and countless organisms for centuries. Unfortunately, this precious resource faces threats from deforestation, climate change, and industrial activities. Protecting the Amazon is essential not only for the health of our planet, but for future generations. What can we do to help preserve this majestic rainforest? Guess what really drives adult Atlas moths? These incredible creatures are unique because they don't eat at all. Adult Atlas moths, one of the largest moth species in the world, emerge from their chrysalises with mouths that are not fully developed. Instead of munching on leaves or nectar, they rely entirely on the fat they've stored up during their caterpillar stage. This unusual adaptation means their lifespan is surprisingly short, lasting only about 2 weeks. During this brief period, Atlas moths focus on finding mates and ensuring their species continues, rather than searching for food. Isn't it fascinating how nature finds such unique solutions to survival? Their vibrant wing patterns and impressive size make them a stunning example of the wonders of the insect world, showcasing how even the quirkiest traits can play a crucial role in life cycles. Why did Microsoft almost retire Classic Paint? In 2017, Microsoft stirred up a storm when it announced plans to retire its beloved Classic Paint software in favor of the newer Paint 3D. Many users, who had grown fond of the simple, nostalgic features of the original Paint, reacted strongly to the news. They expressed their discontent through social media and various online forums, arguing that while Paint 3D offered exciting new capabilities, it couldn't replace the straightforward charm of Classic Paint. The backlash was swift and loud, prompting Microsoft to rethink their decision. Recognizing the deep emotional connection many had with the iconic software, the tech giant decided to keep Classic Paint available for users. This episode sparked conversations about user preferences in technology and the importance of listening to feedback. Microsoft's experience with Paint highlights how even established companies must adapt to the desires of their audience while balancing innovation with tradition. You won't believe the blanket octopus's size difference. This remarkable creature displays the largest sexual size dimorphism in the animal kingdom, meaning that females and males are drastically different in size. Female blanket octopuses can grow to an impressive length of over 6 feet, 2 meters, while males are tiny in comparison, averaging only about 1 inch, 2.4 centimeters. Imagine that! This significant difference raises fascinating questions about the roles of male and female octopuses in reproduction and survival. The larger females can store more eggs and may be better equipped to protect their young, while the small males might be more agile, allowing them to evade predators. Such drastic differences are rare in nature, making the blanket octopus a true marvel of the marine world. Scientists continue to study these amazing creatures, trying to uncover their secrets and understand the evolutionary reasons behind such a unique size disparity. What other surprises might the ocean hold? What if I told you submarines call themselves boats? This fascinating quirk of naval tradition comes from historical customs that still influence how submariners identify their vessels today. Submarines, no matter their length or capabilities, prefer the term boat rather than ship. This practice dates back to the early days of submarine development, when they were smaller and often considered an extension of their larger ship counterparts. As time went by, even as submarines grew larger and more sophisticated, they stuck with the term boat. This usage reflects a sense of pride and camaraderie among submariners, emphasizing their unique role within the Navy. It's a badge of honor that connects them to tradition while also setting them apart from surface ships. So the next time you hear someone refer to a submarine as a boat, remember it's not just terminology, it's a tradition steeped in naval history. What if I told you about a living solar panel? The leaf sheep is a remarkable tiny sea slug found in shallow waters across Asia in the vibrant Coral Triangle. This cute little creature has a striking advantage. It can absorb chloroplasts from algae, a process known as kleptoplasty. By doing this, the leaf sheep effectively transforms itself into a solar-powered organism. Through kleptoplasty, it harnesses sunlight for energy, much like how plants use photosynthesis. This unique ability not only allows leaf sheep to thrive in their environment, but also makes them an essential part of the marine ecosystem. Imagine lounging in the sun while also feeding yourself. That's the life of the leaf sheep. Researchers are fascinated by this adaptation, and studying these charming sea slugs could offer insights into sustainable energy practices. So, next time you're at the beach, remember the leaf sheep is working its magic beneath the waves. Are robots really as smart as we think? Robots can seem incredibly intelligent, but they operate quite differently from us humans. Instead of using thoughts and feelings like we do, robots process information through algorithms, sensors, and programming. Think of algorithms as a set of precise instructions or recipes that guide a robot's actions. Sensors act like the robot's eyes and ears, enabling it to perceive its environment, detecting obstacles, measuring distances, or picking up on sounds. While these machines can perform specific tasks with remarkable speed and accuracy, their understanding is fundamentally different from human reasoning. They don't reason, think creatively, or feel emotions. Robots follow programmed paths and reactions, which means they're excellent at repetitive jobs or heavy lifting, but they won't have that spark of intuition that makes us human. So the next time you see a robot in action, remember it's following a smartly designed script, not thinking on its feet. This might surprise you. Lacoste in Los Huachiturros? In 2011, the well-known French clothing brand Lacoste took a bold step by paying the Argentine cumbia group Los Huachiturros to stop using their iconic crocodile logo. Why did they do this? Lacoste wanted to distance itself from the group's distinct style, which they feared could tarnish their premium image. Instead of fading away, the band turned to their rival, Tommy Hilfiger, and started sporting its apparel. This unusual move highlights the fierce competition in the fashion industry, where brand image is everything. By aligning with a more mainstream label, Los Huachiturros embraced a different vibe, while Lacoste aimed to maintain its chic reputation. It's fascinating to see how the world of fashion isn't just about clothes, it's also about how brands manage their identities in relation to trends and cultural movements. Did Lacoste make the right choice in prioritizing their brand image over free expression? Did you know vampire bats drink blood for dinner? These fascinating creatures are among the few mammals that rely exclusively on blood, a practice called hematophagy. Found in Central and South America, vampire bats possess unique heat sensors on their noses that help them spot blood vessels in their tasty prey, often livestock like cows and pigs. When they bite, their saliva secretly mixes with their host's blood. It contains special anticoagulants to prevent clotting, letting them enjoy a meal without waking their unsuspecting victim. While they may sound terrifying, vampire bats have an interesting social side too. They are known to share food with fellow bats, showing that even these spooky creatures have a caring community. Who knew that bloodsuckers could be so considerate? Discover the fascinating world of Bengal tigers. The Bengal tiger is not just a symbol of beauty, it also holds the title of the largest female tiger species in the world. These magnificent creatures, native to the Indian subcontinent, can weigh up to 500 pounds and measure more than 10 feet from head to tail. Unlike other tiger species, Bengal tigers are known for their striking orange coats with bold black stripes, which help them blend seamlessly into their forest habitats. Unfortunately, their populations are dwindling due to habitat loss and poaching. In conservation efforts, experts are working hard to protect their environments, raising awareness about their plight. Every Bengal tiger plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, maintaining the balance of nature. So why do we need to care about them? By protecting Bengal tigers, we also safeguard many other species that share their habitat, ensuring a healthy planet for future generations. Is it really true that Billy Ridgway meets a demon? In The Weirdness, author Jeremy Bushnell introduces us to Billy Ridgway, a struggling writer who finds himself in an uproarious predicament after making a deal with a demon. This fun and chaotic adventure unfolds with Billy encountering witches, experiencing wild time travel escapades, and navigating the unpredictable world of dark comedy. Bushnell's witty prose brings the quirky characters and unusual situations to life, ensuring readers are constantly entertained. As Billy juggles his new reality, he learns that every choice can lead to unexpected consequences, making the story both hilarious and thought-provoking. Fans of dark comedy will appreciate how Bushnell blends humor with fantasy in a way that feels fresh and engaging. If you enjoy a narrative where the absurd meets the profound, this novel might just be the perfect read for you. Dive into the clever twists and turns that only a deal with a demon can inspire. Can you believe how small we really are? Despite humans making up just 0.01% of Earth's total biomass, our impact on the planet is enormous. This tiny fraction of biomass represents over 7.9 billion individuals currently inhabiting the Earth. Yet astonishingly, humans have caused the destruction of about 83% of all wild mammals. This stark reality highlights the significant role we play in altering ecosystems and affecting wildlife populations. Activities such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change have led to habitat loss and drastic declines in animal numbers. As species vanish at alarming rates, the delicate balance of nature is threatened. This makes it even more important for us to recognize our responsibilities and take action to protect the remaining wildlife. How can we work together to safeguard our planet and the diverse creatures that share it with us? Is it really true that swords help save an anime masterpiece? In a remarkable story behind the scenes of the beloved film Princess Mononoke, Harvey Benchstein faced immense pressure to cut the budget for its American release. This stunning Japanese anime, created by Hayao Miyazaki, is famous for its rich storytelling and breathtaking animation, so the stakes were high. To emphasize the importance of staying true to the film's vision, a daring studio producer took an unusual approach by sending Benchstein a real samurai sword. The sword served as a powerful symbol, highlighting the necessity of preserving the artistic integrity that made the film so special. This bold gesture captured the passionate spirit of anime and encouraged Benchstein to fight for what he believed in. Ultimately, his commitment and the sword's message helped ensure that the film could reach audiences without compromise. Isn't it fascinating how art and courage can intersect in such unexpected ways? Can you believe how far computers have come? Early computers were colossal machines, often taking up entire rooms just to perform basic calculations. These giants of technology were a far cry from today's sleek smartphones, which fit comfortably in our pockets. In fact, the processing power packed into a modern smartphone is greater than that of the computers NASA used during the Apollo moon landing in 1969. Back then, astronauts relied on machines that filled huge spaces to navigate through space, while now we hold in our hands devices far superior in capability. The evolution from room-sized computers to handheld devices shows just how rapidly technology has advanced, making computing accessible and efficient. It's astonishing to think that with just a few taps on a touchscreen, we can access information, communicate instantly, and even explore the universe right from our phones. How do you think computers will continue to evolve? You won't believe the secret behind Blood Falls. This stunning waterfall in Antarctica has baffled scientists and visitors alike with its striking red color. Found on the Taylor Glacier, the vibrant hue was once believed to be caused by algae or tiny microorganisms. However, recent research has shed light on this amazing natural phenomenon. It turns out that the red tint comes from iron oxide, a mineral that gives rust its characteristic color. This iron-rich water originates from a hidden underground lake that has been sealed off for millions of years, creating a unique environment. As the water seeps out of the glacier and comes into contact with oxygen, it oxidizes, resulting in the eye-catching red shade that flows down the icy cliffs. This spectacular sight is not just beautiful, it also offers valuable insights into life in extreme conditions. Scientists study blood falls to better understand how organisms survive in such isolated and harsh environments, which could inform future research about life on other planets. Isn't nature just incredible? Have you ever wondered about the amazing olive tree? The olive tree, or Olea europaea, is fascinating for many reasons. First and foremost, olives are classified as stone fruits, which means they have a hard pit inside, much like cherries and peaches. These small fruits are more than just tasty snacks. They're nature's tiny oil factories. Remarkably, olive oil can make up between 14% to 40% of an olive's weight. This means that when you enjoy a drizzle of olive oil on your salad, you're tapping into a resource that has been cherished for thousands of years. Interestingly, olive trees can take about 8 to 10 years to yield their first full harvest. Once they start producing, they can continue for an astonishing 200 to 300 years. Even more impressive, some olive trees can live for up to a staggering 800 years. Isn't it amazing to think about the history that these trees have witnessed? Here's something incredible about New York's brownstone. This unique rock, known for its rich, reddish-brown color, played a vital role in shaping the architectural landscape of the city. Brownstone was commonly used in the construction of homes during the 19th century, giving entire neighborhoods their distinctive charm. If you've ever wandered through areas like Brooklyn or Manhattan, you've likely admired the beautiful buildings featuring this sturdy material. The iconic brownstone steps often lead up to grand doors, showcasing intricate designs that tell stories of the past. Many of these structures have been lovingly preserved, making them a cherished part of New York's history. So the next time you stroll through the city, take a moment to appreciate the brownstone. It's not just a rock, but a testament to the craftsmanship and cultural heritage that defines this vibrant metropolis. Did you know that Scotland has the world's largest lake? Officially known as Loch Ness, this massive body of fresh water spans approximately 22.5 square miles, making it not only the largest in Scotland, but also one of the biggest in the world by volume. Nestled in the Scottish Highlands, Loch Ness is famously linked to the legend of Nessie, the elusive Loch Ness monster that has fascinated and puzzled people for decades. The lake is about 750 feet deep, which contributes to its mysterious allure. Surrounded by breathtaking landscapes, it attracts thousands of visitors each year who come hoping to catch a glimpse of the mythical creature. In addition to its legend, Loch Ness is also a crucial part of the region's ecology, housing a variety of wildlife and plant species. So whether you're an adventurer seeking thrills or a nature lover wanting to explore, Loch Ness is a must-see destination. What will you discover there? Did you know Hawaii loves its volcanoes so much? Every year, the islands celebrate their fiery giants with an energetic festival honoring volcanoes. This vibrant event showcases the deep connection between the Hawaiian culture and the land's volcanic heritage. Festivities often include traditional dance performances, storytelling, and educational workshops where visitors learn about the science of volcanology. Local artisans display unique crafts inspired by the island's geology, while chefs whip up delicious dishes featuring ingredients that thrive in volcanic soil. The festivities also provide a platform for environmental discussions, emphasizing the importance of preserving the ecosystem shaped by these magnificent forces of nature. People from all over gather to appreciate the breathtaking beauty and power of volcanoes, making it a highlight of the Hawaiian cultural calendar. So if you ever find yourself in Hawaii during this exciting festival, prepare to embrace the captivating spirit of the islands and their remarkable geological story. Ever thought about the moon's one side? It's fascinating that the same side of the moon always faces Earth. This phenomenon is due to a unique event called synchronous rotation, where the moon takes just as long to spin on its axis as it does to orbit our planet. Because of this, no matter where you are on Earth, you'll always see the same lunar face. The hidden side, often called the dark side of the moon, actually receives sunlight just like the visible side. It's simply hidden from our view. Astronauts from the Apollo missions were the first humans to see this mysterious side during their lunar explorations. The shielded part of the moon is full of captivating features like rugged mountains and large impact craters, but it's never directly observable from Earth. Isn't it amazing to consider how such a familiar object in our sky holds a secret side that only a few have seen? So next time you admire the moon, think about that hidden world waiting in the shadows. Here's a wild fact about the daisugi technique. This fascinating practice from Japan has been around for over 700 years and showcases a brilliant way to produce wood without cutting down trees. Originating in the 14th century, daisugi involves encouraging vertical growth from a single trunk, causing new shoots to grow upwards like columns. Every 2 years, skilled craftsmen prune the upper branches by hand, promoting the growth of these straight shoots. The result is high-quality wood, perfect for crafting everything from traditional furniture to modern designs. Not only does this technique provide sustainable wood, but it also plays a crucial role in maintaining soil health and preventing deforestation. By employing daisugi, people can enjoy the benefits of wood without harming forests, making it a perfect example of how nature and craftsmanship can work together for a greener future. Isn't it amazing how ancient traditions can lead us to sustainable solutions today? Have you ever wondered why the Bible sells so much? With around 5 billion copies sold, the Bible holds the title of the best-selling book in history. Its remarkable reach across cultures and centuries is a testament to its profound influence. From the moment it was first printed in the 15th century, the Bible has woven itself into the fabric of societies, impacting not just personal beliefs, but also literature and legal systems. Writers, artists, and thinkers have drawn inspiration from its stories and themes, shaping countless works throughout history. Moreover, its teachings have guided moral and ethical frameworks in various cultures worldwide. The Bible's ability to address fundamental human questions about existence, purpose, and morality keeps it relevant today. This sacred text resonates with millions, whether for spiritual guidance or literary exploration. Isn't it fascinating how a single book can impact so many lives across civilizations? Is it really true that names can be carved in sand? Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, a notable figure from Abu Dhabi, indeed took this concept to an extreme level. He carved his name into the desert in massive letters, each stretching over 1,000 meters. This astonishing display of wealth and creativity is not just an artistic endeavor, it's so gigantic that it can be seen from space. Imagine soaring high above the earth and spotting this enormous signature etched into the landscape. Al Nahyan's work isn't merely about showing off riches, it reflects a deep connection to the land and culture of the UAE. His name isn't written in conventional ways but carved into the very sands of the desert, merging art with nature. This grand gesture has sparked conversations about extravagance and the boundaries of creativity. Isn't it fascinating how a name can become a landmark? Here's a wild fact about paper cuts. While they seem small, paper cuts can be surprisingly painful. The reason lies in the jagged edges of paper that tear the skin rather than slicing cleanly, making the injury feel more intense. This tearing effect exposes the nerve endings, leaving them vulnerable to air and movement. You might notice how a paper cut stings or burns, especially when you touch it or wash your hands. Interestingly, these tiny cuts often don't bleed much, which makes the pain even more noticeable. Since we use paper daily, whether to write notes or read books, it's no wonder that paper cuts are a common annoyance. But why do these little injuries hurt so much more than expected? Perhaps it's because our fingertips are loaded with nerve endings, making them super sensitive to even minor injuries. Next time you get a paper cut, just remember it's all about those pesky, sharp edges. Can you imagine that Sputnik changed our world forever? On October 4th, 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite to reach space. This shiny metal sphere, about the size of a beach ball, featured 4 antennas that transmitted radio pulses back to Earth. Sputnik's successful entry into orbit opened up a new era in human history, marking the start of the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. People everywhere were captivated by the idea of reaching beyond our planet. Suddenly, space travel went from science fiction to reality. With every radio beep from Sputnik, scientists gathered valuable data about the upper atmosphere. This remarkable achievement sparked global interest in space science and technology, inspiring generations of scientists and dreamers. Today, we look back at Sputnik as a pivotal moment that ignited our quest for knowledge beyond Earth and set the stage for future explorations to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. What if I told you we take more photos now? In just 2 minutes, people snap more pictures than were taken during the whole 19th century. This incredible fact highlights how smartphones and social media have revolutionized photography. Back in the 1800s, capturing an image was a time-consuming process, often requiring special materials and lengthy exposure times. Today, thanks to smartphones, anyone can take high-quality photos within seconds. With platforms like Instagram and Facebook, sharing these images with friends, family, and followers has become a daily habit for millions. It's not just about personal memories. Photography has transformed into a way of expressing creativity and experiencing the world around us. We document our meals, travels, and special moments, creating a visual diary easily accessible to others. Isn't it fascinating how a simple click can connect us all? Let's uncover the truth about the Trevi Fountain. For centuries, visitors to Rome have been participating in a charming tradition, tossing coins into the iconic Trevi Fountain. This beautiful Baroque masterpiece, designed by architect Nicola Salvi, is not just a stunning sight, it's also steeped in legend. Many believe that throwing a coin into the fountain guarantees their return to the Eternal City. Each year, millions of tourists contribute to this custom, tossing their coins over their left shoulder while making a wish. Interestingly, it's estimated that more than $1.5 million is collected annually from the fountain. These coins are used to support local charities, showing how a simple act of hope can help others. So the next time you find yourself near this landmark, join in the fun and make a wish. Who knows, it might just come true. Here's a wild fact about our amazing brains. Did you know that the human brain doesn't actually feel pain? It might sound strange, but this is because the brain lacks pain receptors known as nociceptors. Instead, it processes pain signals that come from other parts of the body, allowing it to understand when we are hurt, but it never experiences the sensation of pain itself. This fascinating fact is one of the reasons why neurosurgeons can operate on conscious patients without causing them any discomfort. While the brain is busy processing information, it relies on the surrounding tissues, like the scalp and skull, which do have pain receptors. So when a surgeon makes an incision during brain surgery, the patient can remain awake and alert, chatting or even listening to music. This incredible capability opens up new possibilities for brain research and treatment while keeping patients comfortable. Isn't it amazing how our bodies work in ways that can seem almost magical? Why exactly does Jesus' name change across languages? This fascinating journey begins with the Hebrew name Yeshua, which translates to save. As the New Testament spread, early Christians began using the Greek version, Isus, making it easier for Greek speakers to connect with the teachings. From Greek, the name transitioned into Latin as Isus, which influenced many modern languages. When the Bible was translated into English, it became Jesus, a transformation that shows how language evolves alongside culture and belief. Each shift not only reflects linguistic changes, but also the broader perceptions of Jesus over centuries. The name encapsulates a historical narrative of faith and devotion, illustrating how language shapes our understanding of significant figures. So every time we say Jesus, we're not just speaking a name, we're connecting with a rich tapestry of history and spirituality. Is it really true that Turkey has a cotton castle? This amazing natural wonder, known as Pamukkale, features stunning white terraces and travertines, which are created by mineral-rich thermal waters flowing down the mountainside. The name Cotton Castle comes from the fluffy white appearance of the travertine deposits that look like piles of soft cotton. Visitors flock to Pamukkale not only for its breathtaking views, but also for the therapeutic benefits of its warm mineral baths. These thermal pools have been used since ancient times, dating back to the Romans, who built the nearby city of Hierapolis. Bathing in the warm waters is believed to help with various ailments, like arthritis and skin conditions. The terraces, shimmering under the sun, provide an incredible backdrop for photos and memories. As you walk along the terraces, you'll discover the unique landscape of flowing water, hardened deposits, and vibrant pools. Pamukkale is not just a feast for the eyes. It connects visitors to the natural beauty and rich history of Turkey. So, are you ready to take a dip in this magical place?